absolutely menacing. Okay, this is crazy. Okay, BMW, I gotta give you credit. Gotta give you credit when credit is due, man. The two M1000s together. It looks amazing. Welcome back to the channel, you guys. This is another video for you guys because the first one was actually a little bit longer. It was the first time I see the brand new 2023 M1000RR, not S. This is my M1000 single R. Thanks to him, he just bought it. He was like the first one pretty much in California to pick it up. We got connected thanks to BMW Riverside, and yeah, he was down to come out and kind of film and everything. And as soon as I showed up, he was like, "You can ride it." I was like, "Okay, I didn't expect that, but I'm not gonna say no to that." So he's going to be riding my single R. This one is tuned, so I want him to get a feel for it because you guys know these bikes desperately need a tune and everything. So yeah, I want to get his reaction, see how he likes this one, and I'll be riding his double R. And this one is still locked, so you know it's not going to be anything crazy, but still I want to get the chance to ride one to see if there is any difference. Maybe obviously the body is insanely different on this one from my M1000RR, the last version, the 2022, and of course it's very different from this since this is the naked bike. But yeah, the bike does look absolutely menacing. It definitely looks wider and bigger than I expected, which I like because I thought it looked bubbly, but seeing it in person, it definitely has a lot of nice lines and it has a very big face. And my favorite part about the bike is this amazing cockpit. Pretty much it feels like a fighter jet, you know, with all that carbon. You guys know me, I'm obsessed with carbon. So without further ado, let's start them. 159 miles. Oh, it's in gear. And I just realized that this is regular shifting, so your boy over here is going to be struggling. There it is. Nice. Of course, we're going to put her in race mode right away. I'll show you the modes. You have the key, right? Yeah. Okay. Perfect. And which mode do you want it to be in?
Just in road.
Road?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, this bike is gonna feel the throttle is gonna be way more aggressive because it's tuned and everything. So besides that, just letting you know.
I'm gonna follow you.
Yeah, just follow me. I'm gonna go slow. Yeah. So yeah, this is gonna be fun. The two M's 2023. I don't think this has ever been done on YouTube. So here you go. We put both of them together, and then after that, I have my M1000RR that I brought here. I just left it inside the shop by the time we go on this ride, and after that I'm gonna come back. He's gonna be riding his because I definitely want to see this bike on the road, and I'll be riding my M1000RR, and maybe we'll go get some food or something like that. But yeah, I'm excited for this. This bike looks amazing. I said in the last video, I was like, let me know if you guys think I should add this whole thing to my M1000RR. I think it looks very aggressive and menacing, which I like. Oh yeah, this bike looks big from right here. Now I love this dash already. This looks so huge, and the amount of carbon that's on here is absolutely beautiful. I don't know if the clip-ons, the handlebars are like a little bit more tucked in, because I was just riding my M1000RR, the last version of this, and it sure felt like it was a little bit. Yeah, it definitely felt like a little bit wider, unless it's kind of like in my head because this dash and everything is so like massive that it makes it feel smaller, but like I feel it just. Hey, 160 miles. I'm used to GP shifting, so this is gonna be a little bit of a nightmare, but we're going slow, obviously.
It's really light.
It's really light? That's good to know. There's a weight difference.
Minimal.
Yeah. Hey man, if you really like it, we'll swap.
You're gonna make this one, you need to buy one.
I know. Yeah, it definitely looks crazy. Like, I love the carbon fiber here, it's so cool. It literally looks like a race bike. I don't know how else to describe it. I obviously like the fact that this bike comes with this much carbon fiber. This is what makes me like really like it. Obviously, I had to spend a lot of money on mine, you know, to make it look like the way it does with all the carbon fiber and everything. But yeah, even this piece is like painted, which is really cool. Well, are the bikes like too light that the light doesn't sense that we're here? Usually if it's by myself, the light doesn't work, but we're 2 bikes right now. Yeah, I think the seating position is a little different. It's weird because I literally just read my M1000RR, my 2022. This one does feel a little bit heavier, obviously, because it still has the full exhaust system, and mine has like a ton of titanium and a lot of carbon as well. This one does have a lot of carbon, but I'm pretty sure mine still has even a little bit more. Actually, they might be the same because the whole side of this one is carbon fiber. I left my sides and the front white to keep that kind of like color on it. Yeah, this bike feels so light, and I can't believe that this is a bone stock windscreen too. Oh my god, this bike feels so much more stable than my single R. I love how stable this bike feels. It call me crazy, but I want to say that I feel like there is a difference in aerodynamics. Even just from that, the bike feels like there's no like wind hitting it at all. Almost feels like my pista. This is how I always describe the AGV pistas. They just cut through the wind like nothing, and that's just from that. I feel like this bike, I can like, you know, it just, I don't know, so aerodynamic. I don't know how to describe it. It just feels so smooth. I feel like I'm gliding. The brakes feel really good. Yeah, I'm not sure. Let me know in the comments down below if they change the brakes. Still obviously has the hold option, which is really cool. The fairings are so wide. Like look at my knee. Like maybe they did that for aerodynamics too, because when your knee is like right here, the wind is gonna flow right here instead of hitting right on your legs. But so far this feels like a unit. Like look how wide this bike is. It's crazy. Definitely gives you a different like riding experience. If they changed the engine on this one, if it was like a brand new, you know, better engine, I would definitely like highly be considering it. I feel like that's the thing with BMW and Ducati. They did the opposite. Ducati had the same body as their V4 and V4S, which is very lame to have the same body on the R, while a BMW changed the entire body, but they have the same engine as the M1000RR. So it's same engine as the last year generation, but it looks completely different. While the V4 changed all the internals, like the engine, all that, making more horsepower, but it looks just like the base models. So it's interesting to see how different they went, and that's why like neither the new V4 or the new M1000RR I was like too obsessed about getting, just because, you know, I think I have, with the build that I have on both of mine, they're the better versions, of course. So, but you guys know me, I love new bikes, and it's something new, something different. So I'm always down to like try it out and see how it feels. I'm sorry that this video turned into waiting at lights instead of a first ride, but there's not much I can do about it. I don't know why every single light is literally taking like 5 to 10 minutes. At least that's what it feels like. Yep, limited at 9,000 RPM because it's not even locked yet. I forgot how to shift again. This bike feels way more solid and stable than my single R, which is the point of these bikes, you know? That actually feels way more flickable than I expected. Oh, there it is. The restriction in second gear. Yeah, second gear and third gear, as Brent Tuning, Troy from Brent Tuning was saying, is just dead on this bike. There's absolutely like no play, no nothing on this bike. Super slow. It just like what's going on here? Come on. It does do the stoppies. This one actually does it a lot better than the other one. Sounds pretty much the same as that one. I think he got this stoppy in his video, so yes. Let me know in the comments if they upgrade the electronics. I wasn't aware from some of the research that I did that they upgraded the electronics, but the bike feels like really, really good. They always have felt good, but like, I don't know. Maybe it's just placebo for me because it's a new bike and I'm like, you know, it's supposed to feel amazing. I mean, they usually refine everything, and that's what it feels like with this bike, especially the aero. I do think this body actually makes a difference. And there you go, that's top speed on our with the restriction. Oh my god, bro. Like, yeah, nah, I don't think I'm tripping. There has to be a difference. This bike feels so, like, when I do this, it's similar to the AGVP stuff. When I turn my head, my neck just doesn't just snap like some of the other helmets. It feels good, you know what I mean? It's very dynamic. It feels good when I do this. Same thing with the bike. Like, all these movements, I don't feel like there's wind pushing me from different directions. I just feel like I'm still good. Like, there's no wind factor anymore. And later on, I'm gonna be riding back my M1000RR, and he's gonna be on this. So, you know, like, I definitely want to see the difference when I go like back and forth between them too. Of course, we got the cruise control. Yeah, like, even with the cruise control, look how like aerodynamic it is. It requires no input, just some of my body that I need to switch, and it adjusts right away. Like, I feel like there's nothing that like it needs from my like body. Like, there's no resistance with the wind or anything. Hey, thumbnail right here, thumbnail right here. I'm trying my best. Hopefully this captures a good thumbnail. This one does it a lot better than this one. This is so good. Unless this race mode has the stopping mode completely turned off, and I'm just doing stoppies thinking that there is some electronic help, and I'm just doing it with it off, because it does feel like the stopping mode is off. For those of you guys that don't know, the brand new ones, so the 2023 models, they have something that's called the stopping mode in your ABS, which allows you to go up to a certain degree. But the first one I did actually went higher than I expected. And now that I did this one again, like, super easily, it does feel like that it might be off. I don't know, correct me if I'm wrong, because if it's not off with how easy it's doing the stoppies, then it's definitely updated. They definitely like worked on it, and they realized that like with the first ones the stopping mode was a little bit so they worked on it, they made it better on these ones. But I think I've tried it on the M1000R, and that one didn't really do it well. So I don't know, maybe it's something with double R, since this is like the full-on race bike at the end of the day. This bike feels amazing, you know, like the single R already felt amazing. I think this one with the aerodynamics, that's the only thing my single R was missing. So now this one has that same feel of the other one, but also it's insanely like 100%. This is the most aerodynamic bike that I've ridden from all my bikes. So, and all the bikes that I've tested as well. Like, it just doesn't make sense to me. Like, we're going at these speeds and the bike feels like no wind at all. I'm just throwing it around like absolutely no weight, but it still feels stable at the same time, which is the mind-blowing thing. Like, usually on some of my bikes, when I make them like really light, like my V4R, even my M1000RR, they start to feel a little bit wobbly. Now, yeah, I'm not pushing this one as much, but right here, I just gassed it while going over this bump. The bike is stable. The bike is solid. It kind of like is blowing my mind, and it's making me think, maybe, what do you guys think if I should get one of these and make it my track bike? I know that sounds insane. I'm not nearly skilled enough to have a full carbon fiber, you know, like brand new M1000RR on the racetrack, because, you know, when you go to the racetrack, you're usually gonna like probably go down, especially if you're pushing limits. And you guys know me, I love pushing limits. So it's maybe not the best idea, but I just feel like I want to rip this bike on the track so bad. It just feels absolutely amazing. Yeah, honestly, exceeded my expectations. You guys saw in the start of the video, I thought it's gonna be very similar to my M1000 single R, but oh boy, it's not. Like, this is restricted and I'm having this much fun on it. Yeah, this is definitely on the list. This is definitely on the list. Now I need to ride a V4R, the new V4R, and maybe I'll decide on one of these. I don't know, maybe. No more stoppies. I already did two, and now I think that the stopping mode is off based on what it's been doing. It's been getting like pretty high, and it's also not by bike, so I'm not gonna be risking it anymore. Oh man, light work, like, what is this machine? Okay, this is crazy. Okay, BMW, I gotta give you credit. Gotta give you credit when credit is due, man. They made an amazing bike. There's nowhere else to put it. Just, yeah, they knocked it out of the park. Hey, 170. If we put like 11 miles on her. This was an amazing experience, honestly. I can't thank him enough for letting me test riding. At first I was like, you know, it's gonna be very similar, but I'm not gonna say no to riding a new bike, of course. You guys know me when I love these bikes, so I'm always down to ride and experience different bikes, especially the fact that it has 115 miles and he put full trust in me riding this bike. What a machine. Honestly, like, definitely exceeded my expectations. I think I love, like, now that I've been riding naked bikes more, I love how aerodynamic this is, and I can't believe that, like, I'm really noticing the difference. Most of the time, like, oh yeah, possibly here and there a little bit, but this one I definitely notice a difference in the aerodynamics. The bike just feels way too good.
Oh man, I love the mapping.
Huh? You love the map?
I love the tune.
I told you, you need it.
I love the tune. Where did you get this tune?
What do you mean?
Where did you get this tune?
Brand Tuning.
Brand tuning.
Yeah, BT Moto. Yeah, I'll connect you with a guy. I work with them, so I'll connect you with a guy,
Sure.
and I'll tell him that you have this, so he's gonna hook you up like doing this as well.
Sure, appreciate
So he'll take care of you. He's gonna put like a really good tune on it, because it makes a big difference, huh? It just feels so.
Sound. Even the quick shifter.
Yep.
Totally different.
He already knows. You already know.
I love it. I love it. I'm gonna tune it for sure.
Yeah, this bike definitely needs it, but it's amazing. I didn't think the new body is gonna make a big difference. It's so much more aerodynamic.
Yeah.
Like, I feel it a lot.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
why the aerodynamics is so stable.
It's it's stable, but the problem is some of the bikes, they're too light. They get wobbly. This one is like light but stable, as you were saying. So it's crazy, and when you go like faster speeds, you don't feel the wind pushing you. It just goes right through. So I'm like, wow, like, this is, I didn't think it's gonna be that different, because same engine as this. I have the double R, you know what I mean? I thought it's gonna be similar, but it definitely gives you a different feel, especially with how wide everything is. I think right here too, because your legs go here, you're more aerodynamic too, because your legs are like kind of tucked in here. So this is amazing. Thank you for letting me ride it. I hope you enjoyed the M1000 single R as well.
I'm gonna get a tune.
Yes, that's what we got the lesson from here. These bikes need a tune, so check out Brent Tuning, you guys. They sure do. They feel absolutely amazing with the tune. And honestly, with your bike, if you don't want it to be too loud, you can just do headers. So you just do headers, you keep this one on.
Actually, I bought the short pipe already.
Oh, you already got the short pipe? Oh, he's going all the way, my man. He knows how it should be. But yeah, this bike, it looks amazing and it feels like way better than I expected. So I'm excited to see it on the road when he's going to be riding it. Maybe if you guys are hungry, we'll go get some food. And I'll ride my M1000RR, he'll ride his. And yeah, because I want to see this on the road. It looks crazy when you're on it. Like this carbon fiber dash, all the body, it looks really cool. Very different from mine. I'm definitely thinking about getting one now. At first I was like, because I have my double R's. Yeah, it's kind of similar, same engine, all that. But if I get one of these and make it my track bike, that'll be really cool. That'll be really cool. Let me know in the comments, what do you guys think? Do you guys, I was like, what is that? The exhaust. So let me know, what do you guys think? Should I get a brand new 23 M1000RR and make it my track bike while having my 22 as the pretty bike, the show bike? Because this bike feels absolutely amazing. I definitely want to try out the V4R and see if, you know, how I like that bike as well. But I think this bike just, you know, looks way too cool with all this carbon. All right, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Appreciate you again for letting me ride this. It was definitely fun. It was fun. I hope you had fun on this, and I'll connect you with Troy from Brent Tuning so you can get this bad boy tuned and feel the real power. Because yeah, this bike is gonna feel insane. I put it in race mode, by the way, so just when you ride it, if you want to change or anything. But yeah, I'm gonna end this video here. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please drop a like and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace out and ride safe. Wait, we're actually gonna be riding this one on my M1000RR, so either buy or be right back. I'm struggling right now, low fuel, and we're late. I got 13 miles, but we're gonna do a little ride. I'm probably just gonna add this into the same video, so because we're just gonna ride together a tad. Back to GP shift. Yeah, I have a sliver of battery left, so I can't film a whole new video, so this is going to be part of the same one when I first ride this. And I'll see if I can notice any differences between this one and the new one. Yeah, I absolutely love the new one riding wise. I think it definitely feels different. Yeah, that bike looks really cool on the street. That's the whole point of this. I want to kind of capture it, see how it looks like from an outsider, like a third person. Yeah, it definitely looks like a menacing bike. I really like that front rotor like disc. I think it looks very cool. Come on now, every light like today is like taking forever. I'm gonna keep her in 6th gear since I have like absolutely no gas. Yeah, like just looking back at it, the front face looks so mean on the bike. He got the matching helmet and everything, looks amazing. You can literally see the wings from the pack. That's insane. Those wings are so wide. But I mean, like at this point, I can't say anything bad about the way that bike looks, like if it's bulky or whatever, because A, it looks a lot better in person than a pictures, and B, that bodywork, it works. It is no joke. And that's his beautiful GT3 as well. He got good taste in vehicles. Definitely fun getting to ride and enjoy the new M1000, the two M1000s together. It looks amazing. Alright you guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please drop a like and subscribe. We managed to get some shots for you guys of this beauty on the road. I'll catch you guys in the next one. And let me know in the comments if you guys would like to see the brand new M1000RR on the channel. It looks good on the road, I can't lie. I cannot look at it. And we split. Reminds me of that Fast and Furious song. I'm not gonna sing. I'm not gonna do that to you guys. I'm not gonna traumatize your ears. You know what song I'm talking about, when Paul Walker and Vin Diesel split up. Thank you guys so much for watching. As I said, please make sure to drop a like and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out and ride safe.